I just realized I forgot to turn my mic back on. Okay, I'll turn that on. Now where is my... .3ds capture software? Initializing capture device. And then I need to remember exactly how... Okay, separate the lower screen. How exactly do I have this laid out when I'm streaming like that? I think. I also need to change my stream info. Almost forgot about that. Plays to beat Metroid Fusion. I mean, today's stream will likely be mostly me just trying to figure out where I am and what I'm doing, like with my other non-Animal Crossing games this week. I mean, Pikmin wouldn't have been too much. Pikmin was a little bit of that, but not too much of the. With Pikmin, we just didn't get much done because of one of my Joy-Cons randomly dying. Okay, retro, Nintendo, Metroid, Game Boy Advance. I mean, we're playing on 3DS, but it is a Game Boy Advance game. And what else for our takes? First playthrough, I guess. Let's share on Twitter. Switching to Metroid Fusion now. And then also share that in my Discord. And lastly, but not leastly, let's set the previous command. Metroid Fusion is... Okay, so when did I last play Metroid Fusion? Oh, just like with Knights of the Old Republic 2, it was last September. So it's been nearly a year since I played this last. Yeah, we are definitely going to be having some moments of, where am I? What am I doing? And just confirm that I set it correctly. And indeed, it is set correctly. Okay. Do I want to be looking at my 3DS screen or at the capture on the computer, which will be easier for me to play? And which will be easier for me to keep track of chat as well. We'll see once the game actually starts up. Any moment now. There we go. So we spent 4 hours 43 minutes in game. Okay, where are we? And what are we working on? That's kind of... Okay, so that's that. That's jump. Those two do the same thing. Okay, that's for missiles. Okay, just trying to get my self back into the swing. Okay, that's a recharge room. That we don't need to recharge. Let us go and to the next room over and see what we're supposed to be doing. Confirm mission objective? Yes, please. Security robot seems to have gotten much stronger. This worries me. Be careful. We have another problem. Once you're done, leave NOC immediately. It's tracking you. Is your objective clear? No. Okay. Sure. Don't stay longer than you must, understand. Okay, so we're trying to find the security robot, I guess. I have a vague recollection, like I said, it's been a while since I played this, but I have a vague recollection that even when I was playing this last, I wasn't sure where to go. So... Okay. Well, I guess we just keep exploring until we find something. And unless anybody has any suggestions, feel free to suggest stuff. Wait, is NOC the sector I'm in? Actually confirm that, because it's Sector 6. But the map itself doesn't show, like, the letter designations. It probably is, but all of a sudden it's not. That would be useful to check. Also recharge while we're passing through. Okay, no, I can't even leave. Okay, so then, yeah. That answers that question. Okay. I mean, the thing is, like I said, the last time I played this was September. But I also don't know how long it would have been, like, if that, you know, if that was also a while after. Oh. Yeah, no, I remember this. Okay, so I have been through here before. Huh. Now if you... Okay. I mean, there is that enemy-looking symbol in the one room. Is that something where I have to go? Is that, or is that... Because if that was, you'd think I would have already done it last time. Check this quickly. I probably got whatever's in here. Yeah, because I've been here before. There's nothing here. What am I missing? Clearly I'm missing something. Clearly there's somewhere I can go, something I can do. I just need to figure out. back around here. The question is, what am I missing? So clearly I'm missing something. If anybody has any idea what I might be missing, feel free to help me out. Otherwise I might just have to look it up. Oh, okay. Was this already on my map? Okay. Well, that's something that I hadn't found, but that's probably it in here, right? Yeah. Nothing. Just placing these everywhere, trying to... I think I already placed one in here. Yeah. Well, maybe. So I know what I'm interested in anything. Okay, let's go save, because we did get that one missile upgrade. So that was something accomplished. I think there's something in here. Or maybe not. I thought there was something in there that I'd already found. Maybe I'm thinking of a different area. Probably. Yeah, nothing of use up here. No. What are these? How do we get rid of these? And will that actually help us if we do get rid of them? Almost through here again. Oh, here we go. Found something. Okay, save room, nice. Okay, so now we are actually seemingly progressing. At the very least, we're finding new stuff.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
How do I get authorization?
Warning, no entry without authorization. 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 Warning, no entry without authorization.
Well, there were other paths I could take.
No entry without authorization. Warning, no entry. Warning, no entry.
Just damaging it. I have no idea. I don't think it is. But I'm not sure. Will this damage it? Well, that didn't work. Anything. So that was in here. Yeah, so we'll get rid of that right now, because only after we got the no entry without authorization thing blaring that. So let's explore. Okay. Oh, no, it goes away after we... Do I need to use a... Okay, I can just use a regular bomb for that, though. Where did I come in from? Okay. Is the no entry without authorization room?
Warning.
Yes.
No entry without authorization. Warning, 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 no entry without authorization. Warning,
But let's go save again just so that we don't have to
authorization.
go back in there if we mess up again.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning,
No entry without authorization.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Can we get our health back?
Without authorization.
There we go.
No entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without
Get him to charge. No, that's no. Hold on. Does this? Yeah, because the water hurts me. Okay, see, he jumps into me when I'm up here. Okay, yeah, that hits. Okay, this tactic seems to be working out so far. Slow, but it's effective. As long as, like, there's nothing else I have to do, I got this. Definitely seems to be getting more and more damaged. As long as it doesn't take too many hits, I guess it's my other issue is. There we go. Need to... Wait, what am I doing here again? There we go. Wave beam ability to recover. Beam now penetrates walls. Ooh, I see exactly where I can use that.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Gotcha.
Warning, no entry without authorization. 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 Warning, no entry without authorization.
I'll authorize myself, if that's okay.
Without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning,
Just
no entry without
save.
authorization.
That was much nicer
Without authorization.
boss fight than some of them.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Restricted
Warning,
zone.
without authorization. Warning, no entry without
Actually, wait.
authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry
Yeah, that
without
makes sense.
authorization.
Okay.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
Metroids. That's concerning. Very concerning.
Fire alert. This sector will soon be locked down. 60 seconds to isolation lockdown. 50 seconds to isolation lockdown. 40 seconds to isolation lockdown. 30 seconds to isolation lockdown.
Okay. Well, that happened. Hopefully there was nothing in there I needed. Well, I mean, nothing. Wouldn't have been anything I needed, but hopefully nothing that, like anything in there would have been optional if I didn't get. Sometimes you shouldn't have done that. You ignored your orders. You may have to pay a price for that quite soon. I mean, what else was I supposed to do? As you can see, the Federation has been secretly working on a Metroid breeding program. For peaceful applications only, of course. Right. Please understand, but perhaps you already knew this program's existence. Certainly, you must have had doubt when you saw Sector 1, SRX, a faithful replica of the SR388 ecosystem. ideal for raising Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, and even Omega Metroids. This research even uncovered techniques for rapid growth. Imagine creating an Omega from a larval Metroid in days. But that research is finished. X has smelled out its natural enemy. One of the only SA-X is on its way here. One? Are you saying there are more than one SA-X? Don't be so surprised, Samus. You know that the X reproduced by asexual division? Because of this mechanism, there are now no fewer than 10 SA-X aboard the station. Samus, you must go. Get out. If you stay too long, the SA-X will destroy you. Stop only at navigation room to uplink to me. Don't know how HQ is going to take this, but you need to report to them immediately. Your objective clear. Yes. Now get going. Okay. Let's keep going then. The real Adam would have said the same thing about that incident, but he would have softened the blow. He was relentless in his criticism, but he always cared. He was not a machine obsessed with duty. No such compassion could exist in that computer. Okay, so we're over here. Yeah, this is I can freeze. Wait. What is that? Oh, for? Aha. There we go. Now we continue on. Which way do I want to go first? Let's check out this. Okay, here is first save. This is just a save room. Good thing I went here first. Before we continued exploring. Okay. How do I get down here? Aha, there's how. What do we have in here? How do I destroy these things? How do I do... Is there a way?
Mm. I'm gonna look up just in case there's something I'm forgetting. How to destroy each kind of block in Metroid Fusion. Obstacle guide. Here we go. Ah, that's a screw attack. Which I do not have, I'm assuming. So that's not something I can do right now. Yeah, I don't have the screw attack. Okay. You need to stop letting go before firing. I'm not sure why I can't hurt that thing. But apparently I need to move on. Or if I can just absorb them all without having that up here. No. What am I missing there? Is there somewhere else I could go? No, not in here. I don't think there was anything.
Okay, well, we have limited areas we can explore. So at least we should figure it out before too long. I'm doubting it's anything here, because that's just, you know, space out there. And I don't know that there can be any hidden secrets in a navigation room. Maybe there can be. Okay, so... So I've explored basically everything. I don't think there was anything there, because I've used, maybe not the most school bombs in that exact location, but I've used them. And that room enough. Okay, this probably isn't it, but... Is there any hidden thing in here? Doesn't... no. Anything hidden in here? I don't think I checked. No. So we need screw attack. And where? That's just rude being right. Did that damage it? I don't think so. Oh, maybe. What am I supposed to do with those things? What am I missing? Charge beam, wide beam, plasma beam, wave beam. Missile, super ice diffusion. Bomb power, suit variant gravity, miscellaneous morph ball, high jump, speed boost, space jump. I have to hit them from behind, that's what I need to do. There we go. I'm just checking if either of these is a save room. No, no, don't like this. Okay. Well. So now I know what that direction leads to. Ridley. So we want to maybe... try a different direction first. There we go. And you're faster than the beams, so they end up hitting you. There we go. And you run into them again. Okay, check what's up here first. Okay, much better. So I should have gone upwards first, is what I'm learning. Then we'll check what's to the right first before we go back to Ridley. We need more health. Those guys take a lot of damage, actually, because... What was I at? I mean, I'm fairly low, but... I do still have a, like, full, nothing. Did that go straight into... It has these guys first. I need some health before I face Ridley. I'm not facing Ridley with, like, no health. Okay, this is just mean. Like... Maybe there's something hidden here, maybe... Okay. Well, I guess we're just... going to slowly fill up our health like this because That's the option it gives me. And then we'll save. After we fill our health up, we'll save. And then we don't have to do this again right in, for this section. Make that to disappear. Ah, come on. Like, this is just mean. Not having like a quick way of healing up here. Because like... oh crap. All it does is like wastes my time. Just makes, you know, more tedious. It doesn't actually, you know... it's not a fun type of... ooh, there we go. At least we got a red one, so that... speeds up the process. Get another red one, that'll be ideal. Okay. We just have two more left to fill up. If we get another red one, that would just... I mean, if we get another red one after immediately after we got the first red one, we'd have been instantly done, so... yeah, anytime we get a red one, we're done, but otherwise... yellow, you know. Yellow is slow and steady. get in there. Just wait, we're gonna get like almost all the way there. And then it'll also, we got a red one right at the end, at which point it won't even matter. Okay, all of our bars are full. I just need to get the number up. Full. 36 out of 99. Six. $66. So as long as we don't miss any, this will be the final run through this room. 76. 86. 96. 99. Okay, there we go. Let's go save. And then now let's go do this. And I immediately and of course that gave me a red one right there. So that didn't need to quite spend that much time. Nope. Okay, let's try it again. I need to be better about avoiding the attacks and also hitting with my own. Screw attack. Nice. Yes, thank you, game. I don't want to be going to sleep mode right now, but thank you. Yes. Let's save and continue on. Now we know exactly where we need to go. Oh, that is so nice. Just check if there's anything hidden in here. Okay, where? And we're back here. Wherever here is, it's been a while. Yeah, I think I want to go through this way. And let's see if we can get whatever is in. Here that we couldn't previously get. Apparently not. Here we go. Okay, there still is something else down here. But maybe we come at that from out here somewhere. Maybe not. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Maybe we'll find something as we keep exploring. So let's check over here. And what's through here? An empty room? Aha! Power bomb tank. Oh. Let's first of all recharge whatever we need to recharge. Just really just our power bombs. Let's save. And let's see what we're supposed to be doing next. Samus, we're done here. Leave the rest to the Federation. We should be preparing to evacuate the station. Are you joking? Do they know how dangerous the X are? How quickly they reproduce? The Federation has taken interest in the X and SAX. I believe this life form has endless potential applications. It's ridiculous. The X are heartless abominations. What potential could they have? It's not necessary that you understand such matters. Federation is coming. Now, you should just leave quietly. It's madness. They won't stand a chance here. The station will devour them. What could be worth the risk? Capturing the X, of course. Are you serious? Do they really think they can succeed? It will certainly be difficult. They don't expect your help. They knew you would try to destroy the SAX. That's why they stopped sending you support data. Plasma beam modification was ready some time ago, but they withheld it to keep you from engaging the SAX. Somehow you restored that function on your own. They also tried to withhold the diffusion missile upgrade because they didn't want you to grow too powerful. They'd already sent it and you tracked it down. Bravo, Samus. You must cancel this mission. Open a channel to HQ. I won't let this happen. They're already on their way. Fools. As soon as the Federation ships land, the X will overwhelm them and absorb the knowledge and power of their occupants. The X are just waiting for the hunt to begin, and then they'll spread across the universe. Galactic civilization will end. The X hunger for form, knowledge, and power. They mimic these perfectly, but they cannot copy the soul. They're single-minded, instinctively seeking to increase number. Their plague, and the Federation underestimates their threat. The X must not leave here. I must destroy them all before the Federation arrives. The station is a self-destruct mechanism. I must use it to destroy the X here and on the planet. I must send them to oblivion. Then the station and myself if I have to. Open the hatch. I have an order to confine you until the ships arrive. Don't let them do this. Can't you see what will happen, Adam? Adam? Who is Adam? A friend of mine. And what would this friend advise you to do now? He would know that the only way to end this is to start the self-destruct cycle. He'd know how important it is. Does Adam care for you? Would he sit in a safe command room and order you to die? He would understand that some must live and some must die. He knew what it meant. He made that sacrifice once. So he chose life for you, our fair warrior Samus Aran. Your Adam gave his life so that you might keep yours. For the sake of the universe. How foolish. How dare you? How could you hope to understand, machine? You know that detonating the station in high orbit would not guarantee the complete extinction of the X-parasites, even though the station would be utterly destroyed. You'd only succeed in removing the one obstacle to the galaxy's ruin, yourself. You would ignore the simple fact and choose death. When Adam decided who would live, he chose incorrectly. If you were to alter the station's orbit, then you might be able to include a planet in the vaporization field of the self-destruct detonation. You have to start the propulsion sequence now, before the Federation arrives. Now, this is your last mission. Go to the operations room and adjust the station's orbit path to intercept SR-388. Then return to your ship and escape. Move quickly and stay alive. That's an order. Any objections, lady? Okay, first we'll get, and let's save. And then let us go and, so we're nearing the end of the game then. I'm assuming there's a lot of stuff we haven't collected, considering, well, we have like a full row of energy bars and then like one more on the next row. So I'm assuming that can like be fully filled up. But we'll go and see. Maybe there's more to the game than I think, and we're not quite as close, but I guess we will see. Okay, so that's where I need to go. Even in here, I do see a few things that I still need to... a few rooms that I haven't been to. Aha. Like this room over here. I just don't know if I've done it. Wait. How do I get this? How do I destroy that? I'm not sure. I might need to come at it from another angle? Sure. I'm not sure why I hadn't explored there. That just seems... okay. Well, let's go up here, and that's where we're supposed to be going right now anyway. Okay, that's... Where are you? Okay, I need to stop getting hit. I was going to say this fight isn't as bad as some of the other fights because of the fact that, you know, a lot of the other boss fights or whatever, you know, the bosses are massive and then, like, take up so much space. Whereas here, at least... that is not the case. Also, this room's suspicious. Okay. Let's actually recharge again, so we can get our one super bomb, or whatever bomb they're called. What is it called? Power bomb. That's the word. I don't know if it might be worth it to try exploring more, to try and find more energy tanks and such. Nice, stop letting it run into me. Where is it now? There it is. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Which is the main issue. Because, like... okay, I need to be comfortable, is what I need. Mm-hmm. There's nothing new there. Let's actually just check if there's anything over here. If there's anything over here, probably not. Yeah. So we do have that one thing, but that's just a power bomb. Like if it was energy tank, I'd be like much more like trying to figure out how to get it. Although that being said, I should use power bombs as well in this battle, probably. Maybe. Why did we trigger the battle? There we go. Nope. Don't use power bombs. They don't do anything. Okay, that might be an idea, though. Circling that platform. Because my shots go through walls. So... just out of curiosity, will this... Nope. We'll check in this room we end up in as well. Before moving to the next. Nope, nothing. Actually, this... No. I can consistently knock her off and stay on myself. Oh. Okay, I'm starting to figure out strategies though. Like, I just need to now get it done right. Like, I've been here before, but let's take this path instead of the other path just to see if there's anything. Okay, that seems suspicious, but I guess not. Can I not get up here? Okay. So there's no point in me going this way. I was just hoping I might find something. That I hadn't previously found. But it's fine. The main thing is we want to be getting this battle done. Where are you? Alright. Nope. What time is it? 6:18, okay. I don't really need this because my health is already full and weapons I'm needing to use aren't the ones with limited ammo. Okay, let's try this yet again. We'll get this eventually. Okay, I can hear. No, I don't hear you. Wait. Okay, how are you now? Oh, what? Okay. Well, that was definitely progress, because we've never seen that transformation yet. I'm not quite sure what to do after that transformation, but means we did get further in that fight. So it's just a matter of doing that again, and then figuring out what to do there. Okay. Operations deck.
No, not as good that time. Okay. But we'll get there eventually. Just a matter of how many attempts it takes. No. That was not it. Okay. Give it a couple more attempts, but we might have to stop soon because my hand is getting a bit sore. Like cramped up. I don't even. So we know there's that transformation. We've got to transformation once, but we don't know what we have to do once we get to it. Okay. So that second form is actually easier. But so just need to get through the first form with enough health to give us what's the chance that I get on the third form? It's just the second form we pretty much got down pat. And nope, that was not it. I think my overall strategy is decent. I just need to get better at the actual execution. Need to make less mistakes, get a better handle on... Basically, when I'm landing on those platforms up top, get a better handle on where it's going to land. Because that's the big thing, is where I'm like expecting it to land in front of me, and then it keeps on using the screw attack further. Okay, getting a handle on, like there, that worked, but like I need to, sometimes it keeps... And don't get trapped in there. That's... key. And not getting hit myself. Like, that's the thing. I need to not rush as well, that's the thing, 'cause that's kind of what's leading to me getting attacked, is when I'm just trying to get as many attacks in as I can, as quickly as I can, to shorten the length of the fight, to, you know, in theory, you know, give less chances to get hit, but in order to do that, I'm taking chances that get me hit.
It is what it is. Alright. I was assuming it was further to the left. Yeah, this one is, like I said, this phase seems to be pretty easy. Just need to stay up top here like this. Okay, one more attempt and then I think we'll call it if I don't succeed. that was a bit awkward just because where transformation happened right at the beginning there. Okay, well, like I said, we're gonna end it here and try again next time. We're getting there though. Let's just. But let's go for now. Find somebody to raid. Let's see who's live and who we want to go and raid. Ooh. I was always a bit weird when I go from, like, 3DS screen, something like that, which is like I'm holding a lot closer, and then like to being more to like actual computer screen. Okay, so we could raid somebody playing. Somebody's going to be playing Link to the Past Rando with crowd control, but looks to be still on just chatting. Could raid somebody playing Tears of the Kingdom. Could raid somebody playing a Super Mario World ROM hack. Could raid somebody playing Kaizo Mario Odyssey. It's probably going to be one of those people, so let me know in chat if you have a preference for any of those games I just mentioned. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're going to go and raid. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, with more Animal Crossing, followed by what's Friday, Earthbound Beginnings. Tomorrow is the one day of this week that I am a bit worried about, because I am working tomorrow, and I am working a bit longer than I did say on Tuesday, but hopefully it'll still be good to stream. No stream Saturday. Sunday I might actually be streaming now. I'm not ready to start the Animal Crossing streams Sunday morning ones yet, but I do have a sub request. I should have a sub request. Okay, yeah. So we might be playing. Might be playing whatchamacallit? Super Mario Odyssey for Sub Request Sunday. And that's at what, 6 p.m. I think is when I normally do those. I haven't done them in ages, but let me just check here what it says. Yeah, 6 p.m. Then Monday back to the regular weekday schedule, which is, starting Animal Crossing at 3 and something else afterwards, with Monday being Pikmin 4, and hopefully making some progress beyond just what we did, little we did this week. Tuesday, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Wednesday, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords, which I think actually Pharaoh realized what I needed to do when I played next. And then Thursday, more Metroid Fusion, and getting this boss fight done. And that's the schedule for the next week. And since nobody has a preference as to who we go and raid, I
think. Okay, we're gonna go and raid Coco Confession, who's gonna be playing Tears of the Kingdom. Looks like she's not actually playing not on the game screen quite yet, but because it looks like she just started stream recently. But I think we're going to go and raid her. Always a good time in that stream, and yeah, if y'all want to join in on the raid, you can copy and paste the raid message. I need to actually do the raid command to start the raid, not just the raid command to, bring up the raid message. There we go. But yeah, thanks to everyone for coming out today. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who subbed, you're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Let me just make sure I've copied the raid message, and bye.